What's going on, everyone? Dustin Zane with Creating the Difference. We are back with a new TruBall review. We, of course, have the control ball, which is the Storm IQ Tour. It is drilled 60 by 4 3/4 by 30 degrees. That is our standard layout that we use for all of the layouts for TruBall reviews. So we're going to take a look at the scan data on that ball, and that ball is going to scan at 2000 grit. Every time we do a TruBall review, the IQ Tour is sanded to 2000 grit. So the ball that we're going to be reviewing today is the DV8 Intimidator Pearl. So of course, new ball from DV8, and that is going to scan at 5000 grit. So we got two different surfaces between these two bowling balls, so we're going to take some time to see the difference between them. Now, Tyler, he's going to throw the control ball first. Now, Tyler is actually a member of CtD staff. He won a drawing and got the opportunity to come to the Education Center and do a review with us. He won the opportunity by purchasing something that's a staff exclusive called an Easter egg. He was entered into a drawing and won that drawing. So that's definitely an advantage to being on CtD staff, having opportunities like that to win opportunities like this. So the first shot with the IQ Tour, simply getting a read on the lanes, and we are going to continue to look at both of these bowling balls and give our thoughts on what we're seeing from the difference between the Storm IQ Tour sanded at 2000 grit and the DV8 Intimidator Pearl. So a little right on that shot. If it was the pocket, that would have been just a little high. So we'll have Tyler split the difference between those, and should be right in the pocket. So we're going to throw a target out there on the lane. Of course, of Clutch Bowling. Clutch Bowling has partnered with the CtD Education Center to allow us to have coaching tools like this. If you ever wanted to come to the Education Center, you could have these targets put out for you if you're looking to work on your targeting. And we also have the lines on the lane, the ball tracer, courtesy of Clutch Bowling as well. So we're going to actually go to the Intimidator Pearl, see what kind of difference we get. Those two actually split the difference between the first two shots. So Specta says that shot was fairly close. You can see that the launch angle was a little off, but the RPM to speed ratio was the same, which means we can actually validate that shot. That's how we validate the shots, to confirm that they are thrown the same in terms of speed and rev rate. So we got actually a little bit longer distance before the ball started to hook out of the Intimidator Pearl, and one board of additional hook. So make a little move on the lanes here. See if we can get Tyler lined up. So that means just that ball is a little long. He threw that pretty good. So if you're looking for a ball that's longer than the control ball, this might be something for you to look at. So we're going to take the front target and move it 3 boards to the right. We're going to keep the down lane target the same by moving the front target, the one that's at the arrows, just a little right. It'll allow us to square up the line because we are not moving our down lane target. See what this gives us with the Intimidator Pearl. Exactly what we were looking for there. Little move right, square that angle up, and that ball reaction actually looked really good. So we'll take a look at that specto data. Move that 3 boards right, and the ball got to the pocket. Allows us to get into the friction as well. We're bowling on the Kegochromium pattern, which has a decent amount of volume in the middle, but has friction right. So it allows us to get a good base point to what we're seeing in terms of ball reactions from not only the control ball, but as well as the review ball. See, that was close, but we expect that kind of reaction out of the IQ Tour because it's showing us that the IQ Tour is hooking earlier overall, hooking more overall. But we'll continue to get a read off of these two balls and give our thoughts on the Intimidator Pearl. So we're in the spot that we need to be to get the ball in the pocket with the Intimidator Pearl. So we will go ahead and make another good shot. See if Tyler can make a good shot. That looks pretty close. Little right. Little right. You can see with the specto data, the lay down point, the launch angle is a little steeper compared to that first good shot with the Intimidator Pearl. But take a look at that roll phase. That ball is getting into a roll. So we're going to give ourselves a fresh rack. Continue to look at these two bowling balls. Like I said, Tyler was the winner of a drawing exclusive to the staff of CtD. If you're interested in joining CtD staff, it is completely free to join. That was pretty close. It was a good shot. Anyways, if you're interested in joining our staff, it is completely free to join. Get access to USBC certified coaches, get tips on your mental and physical game, and you also get discounts not only on CtDbowling.com and bowlingforless.com, but you also get discounts if you're interested in coming to the education center to practice. So we got a special effect coming up on the lane here. Again, courtesy of Clutch Bowling. Allows us to do special things like this. Rainbow Unicorn. Personally, one of my favorite effects. Little inside, which caused us to leave that 3-pin, but we're going to go back to the IQ Tour and give us a good sense of the difference between the DV8 Intimidator Pearl. It is a shiny ball that scans at 5,000 grit. They use their Sire pads as well as the Crown Factory compound, which scans at 5,000 grit. So you can check out our Facebook page if you do have the Intimidator Pearl or any similar ball that has that finish. Our Facebook page, we actually post a sanding refinishing guide. So if you're interested in repeating any of those finishes as best as possible, check that guide out. So we're going to move in. You see the targets moving a little right, or excuse me, a little left. So we're chopping the targets from 8 inches to 6 inches. So I'm going to make Tyler repeat some shots here. Getting used to being on camera, doing the review process. and we'll see what Tyler can do. Now the targets can actually go all the way down to 1 inch, which in bowling, that is one board. So the IQ Tour, Tyler might have missed a little right, but no worries. That's the best part about doing this review process, is we get to see, even with the bad shots, the actual difference of what these balls can do, even if we do miss a little right or miss a little left. This format of doing a ball review this way allows us to see the full potential of what the ball can do. Oh, that's all right. A little too far right, but hey, no worries. We're going to go up, make another good shot. But the Intimidator Pearl is definitely a longer piece, comparing it to the IQ Tour. So if you need something that is going to give you some additional length, there we go. So we actually hit both of those targets. But anyways, if you're looking for something that is going to give you a little bit of additional length compared to the IQ Tour, then maybe the Intimidator Pearl is the way to go. This ball definitely is going to get down the lane, and when it sees the friction, it's going to face up. So in certain situations, if the lanes start to break down and you need to move in, whether you're left or right-handed, you can know that this ball is going to recover. On the other hand, if you have the IQ Tour and the lanes are starting to break down, maybe and you're seeing that the ball is using all of its energy before it gets to the pattern. Oh, 10 back. That's what I'm talking about. That was a good shot. It's a good shot. But anyways, I think you got a little more information on these two bowling balls. If you're interested in the DV8 Intimidator Pearl, looking for something that you can use when the lanes start to break down, need a little bit more additional length compared to the IQ Tour, this is something to definitely look at. We're a fan of this piece for sure. So if you're interested in getting one for yourself, another good shot. Oh, that was good. That was good. But if you're interested in getting the DV8 Intimidator Pearl, you can check it out on bowlingforless.com. And you can also get the control ball there as well. Bowlingforless.com is the place to go. So don't hesitate to leave us a comment on the video. Let us know what you think about the Intimidator Pearl. Is this a ball that you're going to add to your bag in the near future? So don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel as well for educational content. You can check out all the videos on the channel. And we want to thank Tyler for coming down to the EC to give us a review on the Intimidator Pearl. So that being said, I am Dustin Zander with Creating the Difference, and have a great day, everyone.